Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think you'll have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy. The one to show me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone again. All day, oh yeah, all day. Please stay in my arms, boy. The one to show me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains. All day, oh yeah, all day. As long as you're in my arms, boy.
As long as you're in my arms, boy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spun Magic.
Dakota is in the audience.
I see that.
Dakota.
I finally, Dakota. I know this is going to interest you, Dakota. I finally put a schedule for Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday nights at 10:30.
Yeah. Are you out of spoons like I'm out of spoons?
Understand. Yeah, he's done. That's fine. You do what you need to do, boo. I still love you.
We just worry.
We worry when we don't see you for a while.
I have nobody to yell at and be, well, not abusive, but, you know, sisterly too. So
she likes to poke at you.
I do. I enjoy
poking
poking bears.
Can do that? Cool. Yeah, that's the only scheduled one I have. Like tonight I'm doing Don't Starve Together. And then Saturday mornings I do Mario Rabbids. Speaking of rabbits.
That's what we're doing today.
That's what we're doing today. There's
Where did you get a printable version? I had to copy and paste everything.
I just printed it out from I just printed it.
Like, it wouldn't let me print it from the website. I had to.
That's what I did.
Copy and paste everything.
Hubby could probably make it into a. I just push print on my screen.
Oh, because you're doing it from a computer. I'm doing it from a phone. There's a completely different. Okay, I got you.
I can do it from my phone too because my phone's hooked to my printer.
Well, my printer is on Wi-Fi, so I can print anything from my phone, but it wouldn't let me. I had to literally copy and paste everything and make it a PDF.
You have a Samsung. You should be able to do it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what we're gonna do with you.
Me neither.
Anyway, this is what he looks like.
Yeah.
And if you're working along with us, cool. If you're working ahead of us, I can't help you.
No.
I can make it a PDF and send you, Cherry.
Thank you.
That would be amazing.
If you hook the PDF up in the Homespun Magic, that would be wonderful. Make sure that you have the whole thing so you have her web address.
Doll can't find links. That's why she hasn't showed up yet.
Okay. It's in the green room. The pre-live room, I mean.
Because you sent it directly to me on Insta. There wasn't.
Right. And I sent it to her on WhatsApp.
Oh.
Yeah, I came in through the pre-live room.
Yeah.
Oh. It is a day today, y'all. Welcome to our Monday.
So this lady used, so when I do these kind of things, I don't read a lot into the pattern because you will confuse the hell out of yourself.
Like I did.
Yeah, like poor Cherry. I'm like, no, you skipped a page. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Let's look. Oh, okay. What can you access, honey? Can you access Instagram? Or do you need it sent to your email? What do you need? 2019 cats. You
What?
look like 2019 cats. Oh, my makeup? Thank you. Insta, Discord or Insta. Okay, hubby, can you send her the link, please?
What just vibrated? Oh.
What just vibrated? I didn't do it. All right, so the size of this finished product is about 36 centimeters, 14 inches, including the ears. And
Which mine will be bigger.
they used a US E, which is a 3.5.
Phone's dead. Completely dead.
Phone's dead, completely dead. Okay, so she needs you to send it to Insta, please. The yarn she used was Arian weight cotton acrylic blend, 10 ply, which 10 ply is worsted, isn't it?
Worsted? No, I don't think it's worsted.
Wait a minute. I have to look this up. I thought 8 ply was sport and 10 was worsted. Let me double check because we don't know everything about everything.
No.
We'll be the first ones to tell you that.
Okay, we'll be here. Fuck, I lost count. Motherfucker.
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Yep,
7, 8.
that's your worst.
4-weight is worsted.
Mm-hmm.
3-weight is sport and DK weight.
Yeah. So she used five crochet hooks down from the recommended crochet hook. So because for worsted it's I.
Right, but
she used an E.
I'm using a J, which is twice the size.
She went up. The thing about that though is your stitches might be a little wide apart. You might see some stuffing through it when you're
actually, if you do it the way that I'm doing it, like an amigurumi, instead of yarning over, instead of doing this way, where you pull it through this way, what I'm doing is I'm pulling the yarn from under. It makes a tighter stitch, and it also makes it to where you can't see yarn pull through.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you?
Guys? I'm so tired.
Me too.
You got a surprise today?
What kind of surprise did you have today?
Oh, my mom wanted me to put her bed together, and I woke up extra tired, and I am just
Okay. Dakota says, "Hey, doll, I got a job."
Hey, congratulations, Dakota! Great. Now I'm so glad.
Oh, thank you. I'm a goddess. I'm fucking flawless. We had the spinner today. That's why my makeup looks like this today.
I like your makeup, actually.
Thank you.
I'm really disappointed because I really wanted to
do the spinner.
Yeah.
Well, we really had to trust if anyone wants to go back and watch, we really had some trust issues there, trusting the process, because when it said blue blush and red, white, and teal eyeshadow
and lime eyebrows,
but look what I did. I ran with it. I'm like, this needs something else. I can't just color block it like this. And I blew out the red, like I really blew out the red. So it's tiring because I work anywhere from 8 to 12 hours per day. Oh, I remember that life. I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. What am I saying? I still do that. You're fine. So, okay, so she's using a Worcester weight. If you didn't, I'm using a Worcester weight. This is a white cotton. And I was going to use a G hook, but I think I'm going to go up to an E. Since that's what she used with hers. I'm like, ooh, my brain kind of went, oh, that's a lot nicer, isn't it? Yeah.
Shit!
Very tight. It's a little hook. See how tiny it is? It's so tiny.
Fuck this
So
leg,
very
fuck this foot. I'm starting over again. Because I don't use stitch markers like a dummy.
Yeah, if you really want to. So I'm using an E crochet hook with white.
Mike.
Yes, she's okay. A trucker friend of yours is
No.
driving through and stopped at the truck stop. Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't heard from my trucker today.
Oh, she just having, or they're getting playful over there, and she doesn't want a part of it. That's all. It's okay. Where was I? Okay, so they also say you should have the polyfill with you, because in this, she stuffed it as she went along. Honestly, that's a preference thing. A lot of things I like to stuff as I go along, because I can see if I'm getting any peekaboo, where the stuffing tries to come out, and I can redo it if I want to. And it's easier to redo it while you're only a couple rows away than when you're finished and it's all the way at the butt.
So, what I like to do is I like to make all of the parts and not put them together until they're all done. And then I stuff them and sew them together. I don't care what the pattern says.
I was going to say, that's going to be hard with this pattern.
Oh, no.
Because you do the feet, you do the legs and the crotch, and you sew them together. And then you just start doing the tummy.
Well, then I can stuff the legs before I sew it to the crotch and start making the body. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I got it. It's not a big deal. I promise. I've made,
as long as you get what's going on.
Yeah.
This also calls for
Dakota, whether she's elevated or not doesn't have to. It doesn't matter. It's okay. She's fine.
Oh, she's fine. Let me tell you. Even if she did that, she'd be fine. It's a daily thing. Safety toy eyes, which I don't have, but I'll probably end up crocheting a little ball of black. Holy hell, that's a lot of safety eyes.
And not only that, but dummy me thought that the only size backings that I had were the small ones. Which I've been shoving the big eyeballs through. Yeah, no, guess what I found?
No, she's okay. It also recommends a sheet of felt. This is for the pink parts of the rabbit. I do not have any felt in the house. I think I have some baby blankets. So I might have a rabbit with a very interesting pattern on his belly and mouth.
I don't never know. I have felt somewhere. I just don't know where it's at.
Very important to me too, honey. And then you're going to want a yarn needle, a sewing needle, scissors, and stitch markers.
Not necessarily a sewing needle. We call them darning needles because they have bigger eyes.
Yeah, they're easy.
But we use them for sewing.
Well, I think these are sewing needles for the sheep felt. Is what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, there's that, yeah.
MR is the adjustable loop or magic ring. Magic circle. I think all the rest of these are pretty self-explanatory. And there's a big thing about don't join ends and use markers. Okay, the first thing you have is...
because it wants you to continue on a spiral.
The body.
Which this is the little...
Which is just the
That's
triangle.
the little dude's junk right there.
That's the little dude's junk. So I'm going to make a magic circle. I'm not going to show you how I do it because I do it wrong and people always go, I don't get it. So I'm not showing you how I do it.
So technically...
it always works for me though. So...
technically to do a magic ring, what you're supposed to do is wrap your yarn around your fingers, like so, okay? You're supposed to take your needle, your hook, bring it back over, and make your single crochet, and then go from there. If Vixie's like I am, she makes a slip knot, Now I can't make a slip knot to save my life.
Of course you
Take
can.
your little tail that's left over, you fold it over, and then you crochet over that, and it's still adjustable. And it's so much easier. Magic like those rabbits. I just don't want to go get my supernatural stitch markers is what it is, because I don't want to lose them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we were in the green room, I had to ask Vixie, what the hell is up with this pattern? I don't understand. I made this spot, and then it says I need 34 more stitches. And she said,
Pretty much. I had to think about that one. I'm like, where?
am I supposed to have 34 more stitches?
And I said, oh, honey.
This is
Give us
why
the page.
I did. I told you they didn't teach me how to read too good.
That's okay. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. That's why so
quite
many patterns
understand
I've
why
tried
we
to
do
do,
this
I've
with
given up
magic
on, because I'm
though.
just like, fuck this shit, it's annoying.
I'm done.
I'll do it later when I have the comprehension of understanding things. I don't have that right now. And I'm not even elevated.
Magic like those rabbits.
Rabbits.
Like those rabbits. I think I did that quite wonderfully.
7. Vixie, or not Vixie, Carrie was rather disappointed that I did not know where rabbits came from. I was like, look, I'm not a gamer. What I know is they came from Mario. No, that's not where they came from, and I'm not telling you where. I said, well, I'm not Googling it.
It's a great cartoon. It's one of the few ones I watch with the kids. They're assholes.
Vixie, you were on Myrtle's For You page today.
Awesome.
The Derek Zoolander Center for Children Who Can't Read Good want to learn to do other stuff good too. Yeah! Yeah! Hi, Mel. Fuck, I lost count again. Thanks, Mel. I was on 6. Okay. I know where I'm at. I don't use stitch markers because I'm a dummy. 7, 8. Okay.
All right. So we're going on to make legs.
Yes.
So we're going to do a magic ring and do 6 stitches in it.
I've restarted this magic ring like 6 times, by the way.
Yep.
I don't find Vixie on my For You page. I find her on my following page because I follow her. No, I'm a liar. I did see you on my For You page yesterday. So that's 12. Okay. Hi, Brittany.
Hey, Rich.
Hey,
Rich
Rich.
is here.
Rich is here.
Hi, Rich.
Hey, Rich. We love you. All right. So we're actually doing this in a circle, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Come here, you little biscuit.
I'm right here.
Not you. You're a dumpling.
Not according to Justin. I am shiny biscuits, thank you.
Gosh darn it.
5, 6.
Oh, poo. My cookies are burning. And now you go into a bar and men come out screaming, not knowing what to do. It's a line from a movie.
Ah! 15. Okay. Hey, fucker! Rich, I have to tell you something. And I've said this multiple times already. Nobody has ever drawn me before. And for you to capture me as the supervillain made my fucking life, by the way. That was great. It's amazing. I think it's the eyebrows, but that's okay. Should we write new? You reminds me of a bird. What? Dakota. We are working on the rabbit. I love it. I can't. I was so excited about that. I told my husband. I was like, dude. And he was like, okay, lady. But I was like, he found me. He gets me. Yeah, I was gonna say, Dakota, I don't understand a fucking thing you just said. Chewy, right now, you reminds me of a bird. Cherry, right now, you remind me of a bird?
Yeah, I think so. Tweet, tweet.
So when you get to row 4, by the way, row 4 are supposed to be on the back loops only, so you can start building the foot. First time I tried this, guess who didn't do that and just had a big circle?
Well, and what that does is it makes a nice little
ridge. Yes.
Yeah.
You clearly are the sensible one.
We
7.
represent the Lollipop Guild. Whew.
Itch.
Yep. Right on my nose. My yarn's all bad. Bad yarn. Bad yarn.
Oh. Inspired by photos hubby sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, thank you. That's all. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not all 100% supervillain, but definitely captured the best parts. I am the evil one. I'm the one who gets the dirty work done. I'm very Dean and Damon.
Damon.
Dakota, you can go to bed when we're done. I fucking lost count again. Hold on. Okay. So if you don't use stitch markers like me and you want to know where your stitches are and which stitch you're on, the last row of your stitches will look bigger than the row you're working on. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly where it was. The scare quotes around evil are important. They are! If everybody thinks I'm evil, they leave me alone. Wait, fine, do whatever you want. I don't care. 9. Okay. God bless it. I'm going to count out loud. It's going to drive Vixie nuts. Huh, get in your hole, you fucker. Okay. Oh. Well, if you don't sleep, you're going to regret it. You feel like shit. You're going to be tired. You're not going to do your job right. You're going to be cranky.
Well, it's usually cranky anyway. What the heck?
So row 4 is the only one you're supposed to do the back stitches on. So, or the back loops. And I'm on row 5.
How did I get extra stitches?
I don't know.
I have 4 extra stitches. That is unlike me. But just so you guys can see, when you use the small hook with this size yarn, your texture looks about like that.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason.
Come here, ball.
It knows his fingers. Doo-doo.
Actually, if you just rub him between the eyes like a normal puppy, he goes to sleep.
You sleep, little Furby, Sleep. So, all right. So everyone, when you get your 2 legs done,
And if you give me one more stitch,
join-
I will show you exactly what your leg is supposed to look like. Because I'm gonna cut this bitch off.
you'll be joining them together, the 2 feet and the little crotch piece.
Now, granted, mine is much
She
bigger
called
than
it a
Dixie's.
body, and it makes me crazy because it's
Right.
not what that is.
It's just
I guess
the
you didn't
jump.
want to say crotch.
So this is about what your foot should look like. Just mine's just bigger.
Yeah.
And you do the back row so that you can make this pretty little ridge and it'll sit flat. It's aesthetically pleasing.
And it gives almost a flat.
Yes. Dakota says, I'm not cranky. Mm-hmm. I do that with my 1-year-olds at work when they think it's, yes, you just right there.
Yep.
There was only one ever person who could ever do that to me.
You know where you all get that
Why
from?
is it bigger? Because
That's
I used a bigger hook than
Yep.
what the pattern calls for, and I am also using bigger yarn than what the pattern calls for because I don't want to go order extra yarn for something I'm only going to use one time. Yeah, like a marshmallow.
Like
It's going to look like 2 little marshmallows.
And then you got to put a crotch in it. Let's see how many times I can say crotch in one show. I did have contacts in and lashes, but they had to come out.
My lipstick survived the jalapeno poppers, guys.
I had steak and ramen.
Ooh.
With peppers and onions.
Oh, I'm not done eating today. I still have like 4 hours I can eat in, but usually Thursdays' dinner is jalapeno poppers, but I didn't really eat. I just kind of snacked all day yesterday, so I'm starving today. So there's probably going to be some, I'm thinking I'm going to take mushrooms and spinach and make an Alfredo and air fry some chicken.
That would probably be good.
It sounds good.
5 so far? 5 what? What do you have 5 of? Did I miss something? Brittany.
I had zucchini noodles and marinara sauce with sausage. Ooh, I love zoodles. I do. I love zoodles. That's why I'm growing zucchini.
I want that tomorrow. We have sweet Italian sausage. In the freezer.
That's also, depending on the marinara, very keto friendly. You can get, and you can also make sugar-free marinara. Which
My
actually
marinara
isn't
is sugar-free.
Well, there you go. It's all keto then.
Why do people? Oh, I know why. Sugar in the marinara. Took me a minute, but same reason some people put it in their chili.
Yeah. And what's funny is that the keto chili that I make tastes like spaghetti sauce.
I don't put sugar in my chili either. I know a lot of people do.
Chicken wings and French fries. That's because you have a metabolism that'll allow you to do that without gaining weight.
I tried to
however,
eat French fries and pizza rolls today for lunch. It didn't work because I had a migraine. I almost threw up. I was so not happy. I thought finger food might work, but it didn't. Look, I did eat an ice cream cone. It was mint ice cream and it was delicious.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I need ice cream.
Well, I was gonna do cream cheese stuffed broccoli, spinach, and mushroom cream cheese stuffed chicken, but I've already had enough cream cheese for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So
because you ate all your snacky snacks yesterday.
Yeah, because I ate all my strawberries yesterday, what was left of them, because I got a little container instead of a big container.
That was where you went wrong.
I know. And I only got 2 bags of chips instead of 4 like I'm supposed to. I'm like really trying to strict myself down a little bit. You had breakfast burrito with oh my God. Carb people, I love you. I hate you.
The other day, hubby says, what do you want for breakfast? I said, I have little purple potatoes. He said, yeah. I said, how about we slice them into quarters, put some olive oil on them, and some seasonings, and put them in the air fryer.
Sounds amazing.
Those are the best. He said, what are you going to have on top of them? I said, leftover steak, bell peppers, and onions.
Ooh, so you had a Philly cheesesteak home fry bake.
It was so good. No
It
cheese.
Sounds good.
I didn't have any cheese on it. It would have been good with cheese, but I didn't want any cheese. It's too early in the morning for me.
I like to take.
So, is it good? I said, it's like omelet with no eggs.
What I do is I like to take steak and strip it out, like make it into small strips, and then
I love the texture of purple potatoes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're my favorite.
And this morning you made an omelet with lots of cheese. It was anyway. I take steak strips and I cook them. And then I take bell peppers and mushrooms and I saute them. And then I put them on top of the steak. And instead of using provolone, I have this melty cheese that I got from Sam's.
Mm-hmm.
And I spread that over it.
Melty cheese?
Yeah, it's like Velveeta, but not.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't even know what melty cheese is.
It was liquid cheese that was made solid so that you could make it liquid whenever you wanted again.
Okay.
And then
I'm the kind of person who makes macaroni and cheese with real cheese, and it takes just as long as using the powdered stuff.
Yeah,
I do it like risotto.
Mm-hmm.
Like people make risotto.
And then I take mozzarella and put it on top of the liquid cheese, and then I put Parmesan on top of it for a crust.
God, that's a lot of cheese.
It is, but let me tell you, it's okay.
It's okay.
Because you can take that if you want to, and you can put it over whatever you want. You can put it on rice. You can put it in a burrito or a tortilla. You can put it on whatever you want. I don't put it on anything because keto, but
because keto.
Because keto.
Oh, that's a sentence here a lot, y'all. Just so you know.
Because keto.
I remember my friends in the 90s, mid 90s, I think. Wasn't it the mid 90s where people were in the zone? They kept saying, "Are you in the zone?" And I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck y'all are talking about.
I remember the zone. I remember
it was right around Atkins. Atkins in the zone came out.
Yeah, so basically what keto is it's a lot like Atkins minus the fruit. It's a lot like Atkins. Yeah, you just can't have as much fruit. There's only specific fruits that you substitute. Like I don't eat bananas. Nor on keto. Normally I'd eat the shit out of bananas, but I don't. Anything that produces like a natural sugar, you have to be real careful with on keto because your body is trying to find the good carbs and the good fat to burn versus all the other shit that you put in your body. I just lost count on my foot again. It's okay, whatever. So it's just it's very.
Well, when I say here, I mean Planet Flipside, but I'm in Florida, and Sherry is in the United States.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the middle of the United States. I'm at the center. I'm in Kansas. We make similar dish. It's elbow noodles, tomato sauce, hamburger, shredded cheese, and top it with
We do that without the cheese, and we have onions and peppers in it, and we call it
No, Dakota, that's the couch that you go to when you're extremely elevated.
You're a Canadian.
You're my favorite kind of people. You're the first Canadian that I've met that is not psychotic, though.
Well,
I know a lot of crazy Canadians. Yeah, but I bet he's not. Never mind. I'm just going to stop for our Canadian audience. I love you.
What?
So I have a funny story about
Kermit
that.
Is a Canadian. He used to be a host on Family Game Night. And one of the things that was saying out. Mel used to try to get him to say out all the time. Oat.
Yeah. The pronunciation of the two vowels is very different than it is down south.
I'm not afraid to use it. I always say Canadians are just like Americans without guns.
There is a Canada, Kansas. Oh my God, I did not know that. The funny thing is like there was this TikTok going around talking about how Kansas was no longer part of the United States because I can't remember because Kentucky was the only state that started with a K, and I was like, oh well, apparently the Canadians bought us.
So you're in Kansas.
You got maple syrup, and you're not afraid to use it. I love it. He's from Canada. My grandmother hates when I say it like that. She's from Canada. It's east of McPherson. I did not know that. I did not know that there was a Canada, Kansas. I'm going to have to go to move to there. But that's too close to McPherson, man. I don't want to be that close to Mac. There's people there that I'm just like, oot.
I don't do a real good Canadian accent. I do an upper Michigan, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Oh, so you got the real nasal shit.
Oopers.
Yeah.
Oopers. Them there are ducks. Them there go quack, quack, quack. Them there are ducks.
For those who don't understand, what she's talking about is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Some people call them oopers. Some of us call them youpers.
Youpers. But I grew up
You're from Quebec? Raised in Montreal?
The Upper Peninsula people call the Lower Peninsula people trolls because they're meanie heads. And my father lives in the Upper Peninsula. And but they say that, let me see, I'll tell you a story, Upper Peninsula story, an Ooper story. One day, well, up in the UP, we likes to go huntings and to fishings. So one day I went with my boys to go huntings and fishings, and we are going to get the 30-point buck. The 30-point
buck,
the granddaddy of all deer.
That is like Odin of bucks.
So we're going out there and we say, Louis, go get us a kegger because we're gonna need a kegger for this one.
It's gotta
Louis
be
been gone for 3 goddamn days and no kegger. I think Louis drank our kegger.
I bet you he did, because you bought it. He said, fuck it, I'm not hauling it up there.
No, the stories start and they just go on. You got 5 stories and none of them ended.
So when my daughter was a teenager, me, her stepmom, and myself, and a bunch of us got together and we went out of town together. We had to go through Border Patrol because in New Mexico, it's everywhere. So we're going through Border Patrol, and I looked at my daughter because we were in a line of cars, and I was like, don't freak out. And she's like, what? And I was like, don't freak out. And she's like, why? I was like, I'm not from here. And she's like, what do you mean? You were born in Ohio. I said, that's what I told you your whole life. But the truth is I'm actually Canadian, which was an outright lie. I just wanted to see her reaction. And I knew all the guys at this specific Border Patrol station because I cut all their hair. So we get up there and they're like, they look at me and I smile. And the guy knows. He just knows. He's like, everybody in the car a U.S. citizen? And I was like, nah, all but one. And all of a sudden, my daughter, no, Mom, no, they'll take you. And the guy looks at me and he goes, ma'am, can I see your green card? It's like, I didn't know they gave those out in Canada. He says, well, do you have your passport? And I said, no, but I have a New Mexico state ID. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I always told the Border Patrol guys when I go through, if they were there, I was going to joke around with them, and they were all in on the joke for the newbies. And it was, I would go through, no, I'm not a U.S. citizen, I'm Mexican-Canadian.
Mexican-Canadian.
Because where are they going to send me, Mexico or Canada? Mexico or Canada? Mexico. There you go. Mexico or Canada?
Mexico.
You are not a Yankee, Dakota.
You have to be
dirty words.
You got to be like north of the Mason-Dixon line to be a Yankee, honey.
That stops somewhere like it's on the border of Ohio and Kentucky.
Yeah,
Kentucky. You used to travel to the U.S.? Well, you didn't bring chicken nuggets. You missed the whole ass story.
Fred, you're supposed to bring enough to share with the rest of the class.
No, he didn't bring any this time.
I know. What did you miss? You missed us talking about the crotch of a rabbit. You missed.
See, I remember when you could cross the borders without having anything other than just a regular ID. You didn't have to have a passport.
We did in Michigan. We didn't even need an ID. It was just open, and we took Canadian money. Actually, yeah. most of the stores I work in took just about any kind of money, and we would have the things to do the conversions right on our registers.
Yeah. See, and where I'm from, I was from 90 miles north of the Mexican border, and we didn't take pesos.
No?
No. We would tell people, take your pesos to the bank and get them converted over.
Yeah. Well, when I worked on the International Drive here in Orlando, we get people from all over the world. And I mean all over the world.
Hold on.
Huh?
Wait, you're on chicken nugget detail? Yeah. Rich says we used to have more. Have to ask all kinds of questions when we went there. Yeah. Where were you born in Ohio, hubby? Because I was born in Ohio.
Oh, I used to make them Buckeyes for Christmas.
Oh, I miss Buckeyes, but fuck the Bucks.
They're easy.
I hate the Buckeyes, the teams.
Oh, these were candies.
Yeah, I know what Buckeyes are.
Okay.
I know the chocolate and peanut butter candies, yes.
Yeah.
But I was born in Sylvania, which actually, Sylvania and Toledo were actually part of Michigan until the Ohio-Michigan War. I believe it was in 1812. And then Ohio decided they were taking Sylvania and Toledo. And then I became part of Ohio, no longer part of Michigan.
Columbus lived in Franklin Township.
Oh, that's way, way south. Yes,
Yep.
Somebody said chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggies.
But the other way back to Canada, Canadian border guys just asked
if
where we were going
like
and let us through.
Nuggies, you should try. I do not know why these are so good, but the Walmart brand popcorn chicken is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-biter.
You're from Nebraska?
Perfectly crispy, especially if you put them in the air fryer. And it's all white meat, and you can tell it hasn't been ground. They just cut the little sucker.
If you go to the deli and you get their honey barbecue chicken chunks, oh my God.
They have those in the freezer section too.
Oh shit.
You can put them in your air fryer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but they're breaded.
That's, I got cheat days.
Okay. Because those things have a lot. I didn't care for them. I know what you're talking about. I didn't care for them. I tried them. I didn't care for them. But they're non-sauced ones. I really like those.
I don't know what it is about the honey barbecue. Like, it gives me kind of like, it's almost like a spicy flavor. And I'll sit there and munch on them as I'm going through the store. And I pay for it. But like, I'm addicted to it. It's bad.
We almost moved the family to Beatrice, Nebraska.
Ranch wings.
Beatrice, Nebraska has land for free if anybody wants to move there. I almost got, I think it was 10 acres for free.
Someone was telling me that there's a thing in Kansas where the government will pay you to buy land in Kansas.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I've looked. Oh yeah. It's we don't have enough farms in America anymore. Because all the farmers' kids grew up to do not farming.
Yeah, because they were forced into farming.
Well, no, it's because farmers
they grew up on a farm, they didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, they're not paid enough. They feel like they are
very underpaid.
And they're not.
I'm in the middle of agriculture. Like when I tell you I'm in the middle of agriculture, I have a wheat field on one side of town and a wheat field on the other, and the other 7 miles pertaining to my town is all wheat, soy. There's like 4 different crops that grow around here.
We grew everything in Michigan, like everything.
Milo, it's wheat, soy, Milo, corn, and
Milo. Yeah, that's a big one.
And I never knew what Milo was for until I asked Justin. He says it's for animal feed.
Yeah, it's feed. It's to make your Black Angus organic cows happy. You want me to tell you guys? A secret? Black Angus cows are the same as all other cows. Their meat is
they really are.
I used to work at a butchery. I know.
They all go
don't pay extra for the Black Angus cow. I always go. Now, Black Angus dairy do give higher cream count.
Yes.
That's the truth.
And I am not very particular on my steaks. Actually, no, I'm a liar. I am. Justin loves ribeyes.
Oh, I like ribeyes.
I like a good ribeye. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But there's too much fat content in a ribeye for me, even though I'm on keto, which is high fat, high protein. I prefer strip steaks.
I do. I like the cheapest cut. I love chuck steak. Pound the shit out of that, put salt and pepper on it, and throw it on the grill. It's basically when they cut it thick, it's a pot roast. When you cut it thin, it's a steak. You pound the shit out of it, you put some pepper on it, and you throw it on the grill for a few seconds on each side, and it's rare.
Justin's family, Justin's mom and stepdad, before his stepdad passed, owned a butcher shop and a kill plant. Yeah. So Justin is the steak expert in the house. Denver cuts. I like Casey and New York strips.
Chuckeye and Denver cuts. Tennessee grows corn, but not for eating. No.
Yeah, no, it's for animals. Most of our corn here
sugar.
is grown for
animals
feed.
and sugar.
Yeah.
Corn syrup.
By the way, corn, yes, is a vegetable, but it's also the highest count in carbs and is the least beneficial for nutrient levels.
It's really good feed.
Yes.
Because of that.
Yes. You can chomp on it all day long. It's still coming out the same shape it came in.
Yep.
Don't ask me how that happens.
Because your body can't break it down. It's already done. It's done. It just says, no, we're done.
Done.
We're done.
Hey, Vixie, I showed you this yesterday, but I grew a cucumber.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Isn't it cute?
It is cute.
I showed it to Justin last night.
You ate one already. Did you have two? You ate one already.
I had two. Yeah, it was crunchy. I liked it because it was crunchy.
I like them when they're crunchy.
Science! And I doused it in
whiskey and moonshine, yeah.
Homemade Italian dressing. And oh my God. Oh, it was just so good.
Richard, it's magic.
It's a giant, not pickled pickle, is what it is.
Pickles. I love pickles.
Oh, I'm a bougie bitch when it comes to my pickles.
Tiny and crunchy as hell.
I can't do the tiny ones. But what I do is I buy the Clausens that are quartered.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they crunch like a motherfucker. They're not
crunchy enough for me. That's why I like the little ones. Those things are so crunchy.
I've never found a crunchier pickle in my life.
Oh no, Mount
but
Olive
I don't do buttered pickles and I don't do sweet pickles. They don't taste right to me. Like
you can do them still.
Oh.
Yeah, Mount Olive has them. Mount Olive is my favorite.
Oh, I like the Clausens because they don't have so much sodium.
They have a lot of garlic, though.
I love the garlic.
Sometimes I don't want the garlic.
Yeah, it's pre-pickle. Better do a pickle crunch off.
Ooh.
This is Cucumber Rick. Is it a pickle Rick? Yes. I don't like olives.
Pickles. I love olives.
The only way I like olives
all kinds of olives. Wine olives, Greek olives, stuffed olives, pimento pickled olives, black olives. Black olives are so bad for you people. They are pure fat, but they are tasty as hell.
For especially as much vinegar shit that I eat, I don't like olives unless I take I'll take jumbo black olives and cream cheese and granulated garlic and just a small bit of butter, and I mix it all together and then I stuff it in the olives.
This is how I make a martini. I take 10 olives. These are Spanish olives. I like the queen size ones. And you put 5 on a toothpick.
I can.
You put gin in the shaker with ice. You face the east and you say vermouth. Then you shake it. And you pour it in the martini glass. And you put the two things of, and that's it.
Wait. What kind of alcohol did you say?
Vermouth. I don't like vermouth. That's what's in a martini. Vermouth. So that's what makes it a martini.
With the pickle crunch. Oh, it'll definitely be me. I'm the loudest one out of all of us.
She is.
The only reason I'm not
I don't like ASMR
loud right now is just for the simple fact if I ran out of spoons today.
There's this woman who does cosplay and it's all gems. She glues gems to her face.
Uh-huh. I've seen her. God, she puts so much work in. It's so amazing.
She does 10 hours of work. It's amazing.
For a few videos, and then I love her after videos where she's taking it off and trying to keep it in one piece.
Well, she's starting to do ASMR with her fingernails on it. I cannot stand it. Oh my God. Stop! Oh my God.
Your dietitian told you you could have green olives?
Would not stop eating black olives when she was pregnant with her daughter, and her daughter, same. She would eat them. We had to hide them. It's dude, this is for macaroni.
I can't do it unless I stuff it with cream cheese and garlic.
Oh, and I like them all cut up in pasta salad. I like lots of stuff in pasta salad. People will put in pasta salad. I put tons of stuff in pasta salad. Salad, pasta is just a little bit of it. There's tons of raw vegetables, little baby corns, little pieces of carrot, onions. Onions are good.
Onions, I'm very picky about my onions. They have to be red onions or purple.
I like sweet Vidalias myself.
I can't.
But we get them straight from. Did you know Vidalia onions only grow in Atlanta, Georgia?
No, I did not know that.
I didn't either until a couple years ago. The interesting stuff you learn on this show, eh?
Right?
Right out of the jar. I do too.
Well, people
I bought
love.
a couple things of olives from Sam's because they come in the 2-packers, right? And hubby looks at me and is like, "Are you like the only one who eats them?" I'm like, "Shush."
Don't talk to me. Don't tell me how to live my life. So.
Ooh, soaked in gin, they're really good.
Everything's good soaked in. Anyway,
and a dirty martini has olive juice in it. So if you ask, if
that's what makes it dirty.
That's what makes it dirty. They actually put a teaspoon of olive juice in it.
So everybody likes pickled jalapenos or jalapenos in a jar, except for this kid. I don't fucking like them. You give me a fresh jalapeno, and I'm good. I can eat the shit out of it. Don't give me that vinegar-soaked shit.
Pimentos. You can get pimentos in a jar, and people are like, they're green peppers. I'm like, they're pimentos.
Tomato juice, pickles, various flavors of hot sauces. I don't do hot sauce. I don't like it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of hot sauce.
Cowboy candy I make, and that's, I do probably 2/3 of it is jalapenos. And then I fill the rest up with different peppers. And I usually have at least one Scotch bonnet in there. Maybe 2. And they get cut up. She likes
the heat, y'all.
No, well, I don't, but it works really well with this recipe. And basically, you add cumin and a few other things. I can't remember what they are. And you use simple syrup. And there's another, is it celery seeds? I think it's celery seeds. And you put it all together and you can it. And you have to let it sit like 3 months after you can it.
Sounds like kimchi.
Well, it's spicier and sweeter than kimchi. It's called cowboy candy. And let me tell you, people go nuts over it down here. I like using the juice of it on my chicken for my quesadillas.
I don't like torturing myself with them. I need to be able to taste afterwards, but I like flavors.
That's why I like just using the sauce. But when I sold hot dogs and stuff at a garage sale.
Love you too, Dakota. Have a good night.
People were just covering their hot dogs with these things, asking. And finally, I just brought out jars and started selling it. I love the Homesteader Act. It's so nice. And if you don't know what that is, the Homesteader Act allows you to sell your baked goods and homemade canned goods, and you're protected under the law as long as you.
No, it didn't go through.
Sitting.
Walmart has a. Oh no, I've seen pickle pops. I make pickle pops.
Yeah,
So as close to Texas as I was, Texas popsicles or pickle popsicles are a huge thing down there. Like you go to a snow cone place and you can get dill pickle flavoring, and all I do
loves dill pickles.
Is I take whatever pickle juice I have left over after I empty out a jar, and I strain it so I get all the seasonings out, but it's already in the juice. So I just put it in forms and then stick it in the freezer. Jalapeno stuff with ricotta and batter. That's not a jalapeno popper.
Yes, he knows. He doesn't care. That's how he likes it. Oh. That's what they call jalapeno poppers. That is out.
Everything is huge. Not everything is huge in Texas. When a guy from Texas tells you it's huge, he's a liar. I'm just saying.
It's like I like my jalapenos in other people's bellies.
Well, that's where the jalapenos went today.
My cousin would drink the pickle juice before we were done with the pickles.
Oh, if I let Justin, he will too.
But he would, when they started selling dill pickle chips, oh my god.
The
potato chips with the dill pickle flavor on it. It's like, anybody want these? I said, I love salt and vinegar potato chips. I really do. They cut my mouth up to shit, but I really love them. But I did not like those.
I'm not a fan.
He says, I assumed everything but penises. The thing about Texas is if you're driving through Texas from east to west or west to east, there should be a sign that says, "Welcome to Texas. We own your ass for 3 days."
Legit.
It's like, oh my God, this is never going to end. Ever.
You think that's bad? Try driving from southern Missouri to northern Missouri.
No. I drove from Pennsylvania to Michigan and thought I was going to gouge my eyes out because what's in Ohio?
All sorts of shit. Corn, yeah.
Corn. That's all you see from the road is corn. Corn. Hope you weren't scared of Children of the Corn because it looks exactly like that movie through the whole fucking state.
Yep.
Oh my God. So boring.
Okay. We're on row 4.
Ontario and Winnipeg are like that. Okay. So last 4 minutes of the show, I'm going to say, hey, finish up your legs and your crotch piece and get them together. And tomorrow we'll start on the actual belly body next week.
Tomorrow is next week.
Tomorrow is after dark.
Tomorrow's after dark. Next Thursday, we will start on the body.
Thursday, smart ass. So tonight after this show, I'll be over on Twitch at about 10 o'clock. I think I said I would do it because I do need to take like a break and wash my face. I will be playing Don't Starve Together. If anybody wants to play, I will be putting the link in Gaming with Vixie Room over on the Discord server. Rich, you're more than welcome to come over to Discord server. It's in the link below. And then you know when everything is and where it's at. What's happening? And I think that's it. Tomorrow is Makeup Table and After Dark. And then Doll and Polite and Brent will be over on Twitch after that playing D&D on Polite's feed.
As much as I would love to go to that, I think I'm going to go hang out with the leftovers tomorrow night after
I usually
dark.
bounce between the two, back and forth. So Paul Taylor entered his short film, The Library Ghost Story, for the competition for 2022 Animotion Festival. That is so cool.
We need to sit down with the leftovers and figure out what we're going to do for a collab because, like, I am so excited about that.
Yes, we do. I'm going to put that in your lap.
Okay. I was thinking maybe we could just take one of the Creator Corner Saturdays that are just empty and throw all of us in a room and see what the fuck happens.
If they're available.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we can find an empty Saturday.
That's tomorrow.
I don't think it's going to be, I don't think we're going to be able to do it that quickly.
Well.
But you know what I mean. Eventually, we'll find a Saturday where we can just all hang out together and just fuck off with each other. And you should animate something. Should.
You have a whole bunch of people who would love to do some voice acting for you over here.
I don't do voice acting.
The door.
I'm the evil gene. I mean, I'm the super villain. I don't do that.
You really want to do it.
I'm the anti-trend, motherfuckers. I make the trends. I'm a liar.
I told him you would mention Vixie and then I forgot. Well, you know I would. I always do that.
I'm pretty sure you mentioned it on the makeup table too.
I did. But we want to do it again tonight. Just keep reminding me every episode, honey, until it happens. I like what she says there.
I used to be able to do a really good Joker laugh, but I can't do that anymore. He said awesome. I used to freak people out because I would go from hysterically laughing to just
That's my job. Now I got the giggles.
Don't you hate when you just can't get rid of them no matter what?
The only thing that really gets rid of them is me getting angry, and it's even hard.
I don't want to get you angry. I don't. No, we're not gonna get Vixie angry
We're not going to do
today.
that. It's too late for that. It's too late in the day. Nobody got
Wah,
time for that.
What?
Mwah.
Wah,
John Wayne is villain. Mwah.
Whoa!
No! I need to bring Hubby back to this on the replay. And him and his dad would love that. Having not seen it, I imagine not a hissing kitten. I imagine a Hulk with fox ears.
Who, me?
Yes.
The
Yes.
Oh, Angry Vixen is kind of scary. She gets quiet, and my lip twitches like Elvis, and I really hate it because I can't make it stop. It's ugly.
Uh-huh. I can't do it with the other side, though.
It goes a lot faster than that.
I had to teach myself how to do that. There's a cat in a box that I finally went out and got my things, my squirt bottles.
It's very quiet, and I slice like a hammer. So
Vixie angry is very entertaining if you're not the focus. I'll take your word for that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, there's all sorts of links below. You guys know what to do, right? We don't have to explain it.
Mel's trying to get me angry, and I just find it funny right now. My ellipses are my favorite, and I can use them because I know what they are.
I don't know what the fuck they are, so I don't know what.
You know how I use three dots all the time when I'm writing?
Yeah, I just always think that's the same thing that I do. Like, it's just like, okay, now what?
It's called an ellipse. It's like a dramatic pause.
I do that, but it's more like a.
I write the way I talk.
When my wife is pissed off at something other than me, it's like Justin says the same thing. He says it's like watching a tiny little spider monkey just go nuts. I mean, he's probably not wrong.
Well, I lived with 11 drag queens for a while.
Oh!
So I was sharp wit. Then, before that, I was trained in hand-to-hand combat with my great-grandfather. So.
Okay! Stop scratching at the box. You have a scratch pad.
That's right. I forgot about that. The Goblin's Comments name's Ellipsis.
But yeah, we got all sorts of links below. Go check them out.
There'll be a new one tomorrow. I forgot to put it up today.
We have new guests coming on shows. Mystic got a hold of me last night. She's like, "Can I tell people that I was on your show?" I was like, "Absolutely."
I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Is it a private event?" I said, "No."
No. And I sent her the link to the channel, and I was going to ask her, "Do you want the link to the channel or just the show that you were on?" And I just sent her the link to the channel. I was like, "Here you go."
Yeah, she asked me too, and I'm like, "No." I said, "And if you're going to be on after you're on for 4 weeks, I'll add you to the intro, and we'll start putting your stuff on." So I hope you have a listening.
If not, she'll get one.
Hubby says, "What just happened?" I said, "I got her. She's mine." I said,
"She hooked her."
I told everyone I was keeping her.
She's adorable. I love her. Oh, guys. We have important stuff to do that we're just slacking on.
I gotta wash my face and get my Twitch stream ready.
I gotta go put some laundry away. Watch Vixie on Twitch while I'm watching Vampire Diaries.
It's probably how I would do it too.
I mean, you can't never go wrong with Damon.
I only liked like the 3 middle seasons of that show.
I'm on the season they just started college, and I'm like so tired of Silas already.
Mm-hmm.
But
all right, everybody, we love you.
Yes, we do.
And we're so grateful you all came.
Absolutely.
Hope to see you all in the Discord server and tonight on Twitch.
And we'll see you tomorrow as well.
Remember, we're all made up of the stuff of stars that makes us extraordinary creatures. So find your spark, ignite your passions, and make your dreams come true. We believe in you. And we
don't call that arson, by the way.
No. That's lovely art.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Carrie, bye!
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you.